The Asch Experiment is one of psychology's oldest and most popular pieces of research.
Testing 1, 2.
In honor of International Women's Day, trans women are real women.
Trans women are women.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Trans women are women, just like I'm a woman. I'm a cisgender woman.
I think it would be cool to see more trans men standing up for trans women right now. And just in case anyone was wondering, trans women are women.
Do I know how I can prove that trans women are real women? I can name 3, count them, 3 people in high school who had a crush on me when I was also in high school, who later on came out as lesbians.
So, what is a woman then? How can you define woman? The definition needs to be accurate and very specific. It needs to be able to go, okay, so if we've got a space just for women, what does that mean? And how can we make sure that no one in that space are not women? So I'm really open to your answer on this.
Okay, welcome back to my channel. And wow, just wow. Seriously? Okay, so as you all know, trans women are women. Just kidding. But as you all know, like this, we have been forced, even me, a transsexual person, being forced to say something that is in reality not true. So this is so awesome. Somebody, whoever the subscriber to my channel is who sent me this, thank you. They sent me this experiment that explained everything to me. And as much as I already knew that trans identifying people is a social contagion, also the forcefulness of telling us that trans women, biological males, are actually real women. We have been forced into this, and we all knew it. We all knew it was some weird social contagion and experiment, but I found some stuff today that I really feel like, even though I know you all know it, but to me, this sort of proves it, that we have been forced into a social experiment. And so with that, I feel excited to have found all of this cool stuff to piece it together for you. And so that you're not going crazy and I'm not going crazy. And trans women are not women. They are transgender women. They are males who identify as females, as I am a female who identifies as a male, whatever that means, right? So thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much for liking these videos and getting them out there. Thanks for helping this channel grow. All of it, truly. I so appreciate it. Mr. Mom has been super busy with this baby, but I'm loving my baby so much. I'm loving the experience of being this Mr. Mom. It's just an incredible, awesome, mind-blowing and life-changing experience. So enough about baby girl. Let's move on to some more of this nonsense. Because, boy, wait till you see what I have for you today. I have a couple more of these nutcases for you. Hold on.
That doesn't actually answer the question. What is a woman is saying, what is the word woman? I know you're putting trans women and women in front of it, or real women, or whatever you want to call it. This doesn't clarify the word woman. Now, I know what the woman is, in my opinion, and I know what I believe it is.
In my opinion, like, no, it's not about your opinion. It's about reality. But this one.
I love when anti-trans people leave comments and the entire thing that they said is just incorrect. So what I said was, trans women are women. I didn't advocate for the elimination of women's rights. I don't even know where you got that. Secondly, there is a much larger percentage of the world that probably plays dress up every single day. Hate to break it to you. There's about 2 billion children in the world right now. And if they want to play dress up, I do support that. I'm a proud supporter of your right to dress up. I don't see what that has to do with trans rights, which is what my video was about.
Okay, so basically, this person who is trans women are women is also saying that trans women are playing dress up. So that person just actually proved that it's dress up. This is dress up. This is a costume, okay? This is all dress up and playtime. But they're trying. See how they're trying to manipulate the words? You just proved it. It's dress up. They are not women. They are men dressing as women who want to present in the world as women. Well, that's how it used to be. Now they're not even making an effort. So I want to move on to this experiment. So let me play this for you because it's going to set the tone right now.
The Asch Experiment is one of psychology's oldest and most popular pieces of research. A volunteer is told that he's taking part in a visual perception test. What he doesn't know is that the other participants are actors, and he's the only person taking part in the real test, which is actually about group conformity.
Please begin. The experiment you will be taking part in today involves the perception of line length. Your task will be simply to look at the line here on the left and indicate which of the 3 lines on the right is equal to it in length. So, for example, if you...
The actors have been told to match the wrong lines. The volunteer will be monitored to see if he gives the correct answer or if he goes along with the opinion of the group and gives the wrong answer. In the first test, the correct answer is 2.
1. 1.
1.
It's 2.
1.
Once again, the correct answer is 2.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
The Asch experiment has been repeated many times, and the results have been supported again and again. We will conform to the group. Again, we're very social creatures. We're very much aware of what the people around us think. We want to be liked. We don't want to be seen to rock the boat, so we will go along with the group. Even if we don't believe what people are saying, we'll still go along.
1.
1.
1.
1.
Group dynamics is one of the most powerful forces in human psychology.
Wow, that just blew my mind. Even though I actually knew this and I've seen other experiments, how you just go along with the group think. And I'm applying this to the transgender ideology of today. It's group think. It's social contagion. The internet even makes it even worse. So all these kids and these young people want to belong to trans because trans is cool and hip and awesome, and you're a marginalized and you get all kinds of accolades for being trans. It's not what I am or what transsexual people are who struggle with gender dysphoria, want to actually be a part of the world. We explain to you who we are, blah, blah, blah. You know me if you watch this channel. None of us are trying to, on some level, make you believe what we believe, if that makes sense. I'm not making you believe what I believe. You want to call me a woman and she, go right ahead, because in reality, I am. I just want to blend in as a man. But these people are going along with stuff even though they know it's wrong. It's just so it really proves to me and to a lot of us that this is not only a social contagion, but also I found this piece from Joe Rogan, which I think is totally awesome, and my friend Colin.
Do you have a theory as to what caused all this, or as to why it seems to be progressing? It's not like they reached a point and they went, okay, I think we made our point. Let's sort of normalize this and have it be accepted into the common thoughts of people. But that's not what's happening. It's just like it keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder. It's like they keep pushing the envelope about what it means.
Yeah, there's no one to put on the brakes, really. I mean,
Right.
They're within the institutions, and the people who would normally want to speak up, like I did, they get called names. I was looking for tenure track positions, and I had people post on job boards in my field that thousands of biologists look every day that I was a transphobe and a race scientist, that they just threw in on top of things just to, throw a bunch of slurs at me and see what sticks and try to poison the well for my potential hiring. And so people see that happens, and then they just don't want to do it. They stay quiet.
Right.
And then so all you hear is the loudest voices, the most activists. They come out and they'll just say this type of stuff. And then a lot of people don't want to say anything because they're generally confused because of the jargon that's being used.
See, right there. They have manipulated and made everybody think that when you say trans women are women, oh, maybe they are because everybody's going along with it. Oh, maybe they are. And then when Colin went against it, he got nailed. He's an evolutionary biologist. He actually studies biology and understands it. He's like, wait a minute here. There's only two sexes. I mean, I'm friends with Colin. He's a super cool dude. And like, what? And so all of this is so great because piecing it all together, we have been an experiment. It's a social contagion experiment on some level. And now nobody ever, even within the institutions, the universities are teaching this crap. All of these doctors and psychiatrists and therapists and medical spaces are all on board with trans women or women, and you can change your biology, and biology isn't real anymore, and all of this shit. We've been manipulated into not being part of reality anymore. It is very scary. It scares the shit out of me because what's next? So then we have people like this from what I told you before, from the LGBTQIA community. If you don't go along with them, even if you are LGBTQIA, whatever, and you go against it, maybe you become a conservative, which you're not allowed to be in the LGBT community. That's been like that forever. If you disagree with what they're telling you, which a lot of us do, then you get ostracized from the community. And so this guy right here proves the point.
If you want a gay best friend and you don't support trans rights, you are not in this community. The act that the British government passed today really is a step backwards. It's also a scapegoat for people's real opinions and real views. And yes, women, I mean your views and opinions. Because men, straight heterosexual men, we know your opinion. We know the fact that you're intimidated by the LGBTQIA+ community because we are more than you can ever fucking be. And especially those who are transgender, who live their lives so authentically that they are the most unique, special and authentic fucking people ever, that laws now need to be passed to tell women that they are biologically correct. Since when? If a man, a woman or person wanted to sexually assault you, they would do it.
Okay, this guy is insane. This is a gay man, okay? Going against his own biology and then saying your real opinions and your real... What? First, and then why are you speaking for trans people? And basically what I just said, he's telling you can't be part of the community if you don't believe that trans women are women. Who is this person? But this is the mind, the group think within the community that if you go again, I'm an actual transsexual, buddy, and I don't believe what you're saying to me. So what makes you tell me that I can't be part of a community? Why are you representing the community? Why are you lying? You're actually lying. So they now on board because I think that they want to be liked, or they get more likes, they get more engagement on social media when they go along with the group think, right? And the actual wrong definition of what a woman is. It's really mind-blowing to me. There's tons of these gay men who are going for trans women or women, and if you don't believe it, you are a bigot and you're a Nazi, and it's just totally mind-blowing to me. They don't have any clue about the history of their own community.
Plays like this street in New York City. If you were unfortunate enough to be the victim of a crime or taken ill unexpectedly, you might think that surrounded by all these people, someone would intervene. After all, isn't there safety in numbers? Psychologists say no. Research suggests that often a victim is less likely to receive assistance when surrounded by a group rather than a single bystander. When people are in a crowd, it's easier to pass the buck.
When people are in a crowd, it's easier to pass the buck. I just had to play that because on some level, the community is the crowd. And they're all just walking by the people like myself and Tori and Blair and Marcus and all the people who are like, hey, wait a minute. They're just walking by us. We're trying to wave the red flag. This is dangerous behavior when you start messing with biology and you start messing with the truth. And the truth is trans women are not women. Trans men are not men. They are not. They identify that way, but they are not that way. And it's just fucking fascinating to me how you could just roll over people and pretend like you don't see them and pretend like you don't hear it, or drown us out so that people will not hear us. There's so many of these social experiments that blow my mind, and it really says a lot about the world.
Do you believe that trans women are women? Or are you not willing to go there?
They're not. They were born men.
So,
oh yeah, I can ask another brief question. So if you want to reach across the aisle or, talk to people who disagree with you, how do you expect to do that when you won't acknowledge that they are humans who are the gender that they have transitioned to be? How do you expect to have this conversation if you won't say that trans women are women?
How do you...
I'll give you this. I believe that some trans women believe that they're women, but that doesn't actually make it true. I know kids that think they're dinosaurs or dogs or cats, and that doesn't make it true. Just because you believe something doesn't mean that it's true. And the nice thing to do is to be honest and have a conversation and help these people who are feeling that way and understand why they're feeling like they reject the body that God gave them.
So it's so fascinating to me. This person is like such a complete manipulator. The person asking the question, how do you expect to have a conversation when you won't even, how do you expect to have a conversation when you won't even acknowledge actual reality? So someone's not going to say that a trans woman is a woman, now makes the conversation shut down. You're a hypocrite. You're not willing to open your mind on it. Okay. But I also wanted to really bring to your attention this woman's face when she said it. She looks scared. She looks so scared to say trans women are not women. They're men. She looks petrified to say it. How? Well, the social contagion, right? The experiment. You've now put people who actually want to ring the bell or do the red flag freaked out to do it because they're going to get piled on by morons. So we're letting morons dominate the conversation, which just says so much. Literal morons.
I got a 0 on a project proposal in my class because I used the term biological women.
You gotta be fucking shitting me. So really, everybody who is all for all this shit that's going on is saying biological women is wrong and transphobic. I don't understand that, because there are biological women. I'm a biological woman. I'm a biological female. I am different than a trans woman. A trans woman's different than me. We are not the same. I am a woman. They're a trans woman. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And people who find that transphobic, something's going on up here, because it's just the truth. Oh, but then you're saying that trans women aren't women. They're not women. They're trans women. You're never going to find a trans woman and say and be truthful about it that they have every single thing that I, as a biological woman, a biological female, have. They won't, but you'll find another biological female that does. Because we're biological females. We're biological women. Trans women are biological men. It's okay. It's okay that you guys are biological men. It's okay that you are transitioning into women. But the fact that you guys are trying to make it so that we can't even say biological woman is ridiculous.
It's actually more than ridiculous. It's scary. It's scary. It's just like, what? I'm a biological woman. Done. You can't. I'm not a biological man. Never have been, never will be. Ever. There's nothing wrong with saying that. It just seems so gaslighty and crazy that you would say trans men are men and trans women are women when you know you're lying. You know it. If you are an actual trans person, you actually know you're lying. Unless you're so deep down into the ideological cult-like mentality that you've now brainwashed your own self to believe that you have 5 arms and 5 legs. And to believe that you're an alien, and to believe that you walked on the moon yesterday. You can actually just make yourself believe shit. So then you have women who are like, what? Wait a minute here. This woman doesn't feel, she even said it. I don't care if you want to do it. You go right ahead. That's my point to you people out there. They don't care if you want to transition. Just be real about it and be honest about it, because when you're not real and honest about it, this is the shit that happens. Why are you pushing a weird belief system onto people and expecting everybody to be okay with it? It just doesn't make sense. It makes no sense at all, other than the fact that it's a social experiment.
I see these, trans women are real women. No, you're not. Okay, that's the bottom line. This is the way I look at my life. I have everything changed. Birth certificate, gender marker, F. Okay, everything's changed. Driver's license, I'm a pilot, my pilot's license. You name everything that's in my name is legally Caitlyn Marie Jenner, gender marker F. Okay? As I said earlier, I haven't used the men's room in a million years and probably never will, and have never had a problem. I mean, I go in there. I'm respectful of the other women that they're there. They certainly, a lot of them will know who you are. I go in and do my business and get out, If somebody starts up a conversation, I'll have a conversation with them. So I live my life as a woman, but I don't consider myself this, I am a woman now, and on and on. No, I consider myself a trans person.
Yeah.
That's who I am.
There you go. Okay, so whatever you think about Caitlyn Jenner, Caitlyn, and I'm going to say she, is very important to the conversation, because Caitlyn lives in reality. Caitlyn knows she's not a biological woman, and she walks the world that way, and she's a very important voice in this fight. So whatever you feel about it, you've got to find nuance in this conversation as well. I'm not a biological man. She is not a biological woman, but we prefer to be called he and she. We prefer to look this way. We both are very respectful. She says she uses the woman's room. I'll bet you she does not use the woman's room if people are uncomfortable. If someone said to her, please don't be in here, I bet you, just like me, if I was in the dude's toilet and then the dude said to me, you know what, dude, I'm not comfortable with you in here, I'm done. I'm out. I'm literally out. That's how you walk the world as an actual transsexual. It's up to me to make you feel comfortable, not for you to make me feel comfortable. It's ridiculous. I'm over here. I'm a small percentage of the world. When you're like me, you have to learn to sort of coexist and to figure out how to make it comfortable for me and for you. And the only way to do that is to respect you. Because when I respect you and you're not cool with me, I'm cool. I'm totally cool. I'm moving myself out of that. I don't need a fight with you. It doesn't prove anything at all. What I have proven in my 30 plus years of transition is when I put my hand out to you and you hold my hand and we say, cool, we're good. I know what's up here. We walk the world together, my friend. We can walk on other sides of the street. We don't even have to meet each other if we don't want to. That's how you walk the world as an actual transsexual person. I'm just blown away that so many people have been brainwashed into this. You cannot debate with feelings. You have to debate with facts. It is so insanely mind-blowing, this whole thing. But to get back to the Asch experiment, it just said everything to me. When I saw it, I was like, that's it. That is literally what's going on today. You are all being manipulated into thinking that what you're seeing isn't true and that trans women are women because everyone's telling you that, when you know deep down in your heart or that part of your brain, you're like, oh, you're going to put that over here because everyone's telling you that. It's something we really need to get back to. Reel this in, because the medical spaces are involved in it, psychiatric places, the pediatrics world are all involved in this manipulation and gaslighting experiment that has gone haywire. So, and people aren't willing to stand up, but I think now they are. I think more and more people, and like I told you on one of my lives, I'm in a position to push this forward because I am a transsexual of 30 plus years, more than most of the people in the trans space. And I am telling you, you're all being lied to. It's all bullshit. That's not what a trans person is. Nobody can just identify as a man or a woman. You never change your sex. Transsexualism is a disorder. It needs medical attention if you understand it, but it should be the last resort. It should never be the first resort. So thanks again for joining me today. I hope this It can explain some of the stuff that's going on if you didn't understand. And I'll keep making this stuff and I'll keep researching on it. And today I just believe it 100% is a social contagion. And it's going to come back to bite us all in the ass if we don't start to put the brakes on it. So thanks again for liking, subscribing to the channel. I love being Mr. Mom. I just love it. I'm going to keep talking about it. It just really makes me so happy. I actually feel so happy. And, so with that, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Have a great rest of your day.